Welcome back to All Things Local STL TV. I'm Chris Lay, your shop local guy, and I'm excited you stopped by. We're coming to you from the incredible Outreach Studios located right here in Richmond Heights, Missouri. I've got two incredible guests for you today. First up, we're going to meet Ashlie Weibley, owner of the Sparkle Cleaning Company, as she shares what makes the Sparkle Cleaning Company so special for both her clients and her team. Next, we're going to meet Erica Williams, Executive Director of the local nonprofit organization, A Red Circle, as she shares why she and the whole team at A Red Circle are dedicated and driven to help the North County area residents build a stronger community together. Two incredible St. Louisans that are passionate about what they do and why they do it. Stay tuned. Ashlie Weibley is coming up right now. For many of us, we have busy lifestyles and we're always on the go. When that happens, it would be great to have some helping hands that can tidy up around the house for us. The issue for a lot of us is that hiring a service to clean can either be very cost prohibitive or difficult to find a company that truly cares about our home as well as they care about their employees. Well, today's first guest, Ashlie Weibley, the owner and founder of Sparkle Cleaning Company, has built her company by creating a professional cleaning system for her techs to follow and by helping those same techs to actually enjoy and take pride in the work they do for their clients by creating a positive culture. We're going to learn all about that right now from our first guest, Ashlie. Welcome, Ashlie.
Thank you so much, Chris.
I'm so excited to have you here. The Sparkle Cleaning Company. Why did you start this business?
Oh, that's such a great question because, I mean, who loves to scrub toilets? I do.
Apparently you do.
Yeah. So it started off at the hotel industry. I was just kind of working in it, never worked hotels before, and I discovered quickly that I was really good at cleaning and I was pretty quick at it. I was that person that could flip 15 to 25 rooms a day.
Okay.
So anyone that has worked in the hotel industry, they know what I'm talking about. So that's a lot of toilets in one day. So then after I had worked a couple different hotels, I wasn't really liking the work-life balance. So then one of my friends had introduced me to residential cleaning. So I went and I started working at a couple different residential cleaning companies. And I really liked it. I liked that, it's Monday through Friday most of the time, and usually 9 to 5-ish or so, whenever I was working with teams and whatnot. So I really kind of liked that work-life balance. Then I got pregnant. So at that time, I kind of decided I need that work-life balance, and I can't keep working the weekends all the time, and I can't be having this back and forth and wishy-washy with the hotel industry. So at that time, I just kind of decided to take a leap of faith. I had someone that taught me how to do in-home estimates for people to kind of price housing, because that can be kind of frustrating.
Sure.
How do you price a house?
Right.
So once I kind of started learning that and started kind of working with her a little bit, I started taking on clients on my own. And then I got pregnant with my second one, and I was kind of balancing both cleaning in the hotels and cleaning houses.
Gotcha.
So at that time, I had to kind of make that decision after I had that second kid that I'm either going to go all in with the cleaning houses or I'm going to continue to just flip-flop.
Yeah.
At that time, I just kind of started getting my relationship back with God, and he just kind of called me to go all in and to trust him and to take that leap of faith and just go all in on the residential. So,
and boom.
There we go.
The
Now I'm
Cleaning
just
Company was born.
officially cleaning residentials.
Awesome.
So.
Now you have techs that go into the homes, and I think it's important that we share with everybody, you have a specific process that is genuine to the Sparkle Cleaning Company. Can you share a little bit about that?
Sure. So whenever I first started cleaning on my own, I always said, like, I don't want more than what I can handle because no one can clean like me. God's like, create a process. And I'm like, okay. So that's where me and Selena, which she's my A1 from day one. I know I've told you about her a little bit in the past. She's phenomenal, but her and I together came up with a step-by-step process called the power cleaning process.
Okay.
So it's literally working you from top to bottom of every single room, telling you specifically how many rags you should use, what products you should use, in what order you should be cleaning things, so that whenever we did hire more technicians, then they can literally have that step-by-step training process of this is how we clean. But on top of that, it's one thing to have it written down of how to clean something.
Right.
It's a whole nother ballgame to train a trainer to then clean that process and teach someone else how to do it. So then in addition to, a couple years later, we came up with the train the trainer process. That's literally training our trainers on how to teach this process.
So you have a trainer that goes out with your techs when they first start with you, and they give them hands-on, this is how we do the sparkle cleaning method.
Right.
I love that because it allows that tech to feel comfortable in knowing that they're meeting the expectations of the clients and confident in being able to complete the process for themselves in that timely manner.
Correct.
And it's a brilliant approach. It's an absolutely brilliant approach. So why do people hire people to clean their homes?
Because they just don't simply have time to do it. I mean, who has time on the weekends to clean their house? I mean, there's other things that we can be doing. We can be going to baseball games, softball games, you know, gymnastics, dances, things like that. We're busy people. So we like to be able to kind of cater to what the client's needs are. Some clients like us to come at the beginning of the week so that they have a fresh home for the rest of the week. Some clients prefer the end of the week, so then we'll try to hit the end of the week and kind of help them out there. So really, at the end of the day, it's you don't like to clean or you don't have time to clean, so we're here to help.
I love it. You have a unique culture at the Sparkle Cleaning Company that it kind of really makes everybody feel like this is more of a complete team. Can you talk to that culture that you've created?
Yeah, so even whenever it comes to the culture of the client care and the technician care, it's all about respect here. You know, clients like to be communicated with, technicians like to be communicated with. We have lots of technology that we use to implement those communications, whether it be setting reminders, outlining what the technicians are doing and things like that. So ultimately, the culture at the Sparkle Cleaning Company is respect and communication. So whenever we have those two things together, amazing things happen.
Awesome, awesome. So tell me, Ashlie, what do you love about St. Louis?
I really love the culture of St. Louis. I like the business of it because I don't really live around it, so it's kind of nice to have that. I'm a coffee snob, so I love the coffee here.
Gotta love coffee.
I mean, lavender honey coffee is probably my favorite. I don't know if you've ever had it.
I haven't had that.
You gotta go try it.
We're gonna have to try it together.
Lavender and coffee.
Sounds great. Sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
Awesome.
So.
Well, listen, before we wrap this up, you have one of the greatest taglines of any business, so I want you to share it with me right now. We can even do it together.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
If you're not sparkling, you're not shining.
Ashlie, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Chris. It's an honor.
I really appreciate it. If you're ready to have a company that you can trust come to your home and give you those extra helping hands, contact Ashlie and her team at the Sparkle Cleaning Company for a free online quote today. You can learn more about the Sparkle Cleaning Company at allthingslocalstl.com. So just search Sparkle. We'll be right back after this short break. Awesome.
Reach your audience with Outreach Studios. Studio 17 offers 1,000 square feet of customizable space that can accommodate roundtable discussions, podcasts, live stream content, and much more. For a different look, we offer View 17. This one-of-a-kind event center is fully wired for broadcast and is perfect for corporate or commercial content. With Outreach Studios, the opportunities are endless. Elevate your message, your brand, and your expectations with Outreach Studios.
The St. Louis area is amazing. However, we have to be honest that in certain areas, economic disparity, access to healthy, fresh foods, a focus on education, and community support are lacking. Erica Williams, Executive Director of A Red Circle, saw these issues firsthand in North County and set about working to make a change by addressing the issues and building a community of like-minded and passionate people who know that change comes through awareness, education, and community. Today, Erica is going to share with us all how we can help A Red Circle to achieve their goals. Welcome, Erica.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad to have you here, my friend. As a North County resident myself, the work that you're doing in our community is absolutely beautiful. I think it's important that we share with everybody exactly what A Red Circle is.
Yes. So the name A Red Circle came from my vision of seeing the interconnection or connected systems that are needed for a healthy, thriving community.
Yes.
And we all bleed red. We know some of the disparities come from racism and discrimination and things of that nature, but at the end of the day, we all bleed red. So that's where the name A Red Circle comes from.
Awesome. Now tell us a little bit about the programs that A Red Circle does.
Yes, at A Red Circle, we have 5 focus areas, employment, education, holistic living, which is a combination of health and financial wellness,
Sure.
policy, and the arts. And what our programming does is it connects those, whether it's all 5 of those or a few of those. For example, we have an employment program that
Right.
connects the arts and youth work in the summer.
Gotta love that. Yeah, the work that you're doing in both the Hazelwood and the Ferguson-Florissant school districts is very impressive.
Thank you.
You know, working with these kids, keeping them, again, on a path of working in their own communities,
Yes.
growing in their own communities, and of course striving for more educational opportunities is really something that at Red Circle stands out for me.
Okay, it's so needed.
The other thing that stands out is obviously your focus on health, both
Yes.
financial and physical health.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes, so one of the things that we do at a Red Circle is we focus on increasing healthy food access. One of the first things I noticed when I began planning the organization is the far away distance between neighborhoods and grocery stores.
Absolutely.
Or neighborhoods and healthy restaurants. And I was like, okay, where do people who live here get their fresh produce or get their meals with salads and things of that nature? And then as I began to dig a little bit deeper and go into some of the stores, I noticed that some of the produce was very different in quality from some of the same stores in other neighborhoods.
I agree.
And so that's kind of where we began to grow food, educate about food, get food out to the community,
Right.
and things of that nature.
So we were talking, and you and I both agree that the biggest part of being successful in working in the community is getting buy-in.
Absolutely.
And that all starts with communication.
Yes.
So what does a Red Circle do to educate and communicate with the residents of North County?
Yes, we do a very bold and audacious outreach with neighbors. We go knock doors. We do a lot of meetings, focus groups.
Yes.
We have a community advisory council for one of our larger projects that we're working on right now. And so we're big on social media. We're big on letting people know, through flyers, through events, tabling events. We have an outreach person. Her job is specifically to go to various events and let them know what's happening, get their input.
That's good. That's good. You got somebody out there doing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Let them know what's happening, get their input. If they want to chime in on what they want to see and how they want it to feel, they can give us that. And we're just really big on making sure that our community, they know that this is not us helping them. This is all of us working together.
Coming together.
Yep.
Yep. To make something better for all of us.
Yes.
I absolutely love that. So speaking of big projects, I understand there's a facility.
Yes.
Tell us more about what you are doing with that facility for a Red Circle.
Yes. So the building that we recently acquired is at 367 at Jennings Station Road.
Yeah.
Back in the 50s when it was built, it was a drugstore, then eventually a grocery store, then eventually some other stuff. But we're bringing it back to a grocery store to bring healthy, fresh produce and other foods into the neighborhood that became a food desert.
Yes.
Especially once the Shop and Save closed back in 2018.
Right. I mean, it's going to be incredible because the access to fresh fruits, vegetables, and all those different things basically went away from that area.
Yes.
In 18, and you're going to be bringing that back. And it's also going to be a place that's a community center as well,
Yes.
right?
Yes, we will have a space called the Learning and Opportunity Center that will allow us to do classes, trainings, exercise. We're going to have little kitchen demonstrations in there so we can
Beautiful.
teach about cooking the fresh produce, because sometimes when neighborhoods have been disinvested for so long and the only thing there is canned goods or maybe frozen
Right.
goods, cooking with fresh produce can be a little bit intimidating,
Sure.
a little daunting for people. And so we're going to make sure that people feel comfortable with cooking with the fresh produce and serving up good salads and things of that nature, so that way they can not only get healthier for themselves but their children also.
I will for sure be there
Wonderful.
on the grand opening day, as I know that you're going to be in construction and build out
Yes.
and getting it where you want it to be, but I will definitely be there to celebrate with you, my friend. I
Thank you.
love what you're doing in our community. It's
Thank you so
absolutely
much.
beautiful. Before we jump out of this, I got to ask you, what do you love about St. Louis?
Oh, that's an easy one, the St. Louis Cardinals. I'm a huge, huge Cardinal fan, and we've been doing some great work together since about 2020.
Yeah.
We'll have a group section on May 30th, so if people want to come to the game with us, you're more than welcome.
Awesome.
We'll get the information out to you, and so, yeah, I love the Cardinals. I love some other things too, the zoo, the Science Center.
Oh, of course.
But it's all about the St. Louis
All
Cardinals.
about those Redbirds. That's right. Well, I can't thank you enough for being here, my friend, and I cannot thank you enough for the heart that you have for our community,
Yes.
North County.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you
the
for this
best.
opportunity.
Awesome. To learn more about our Red Circle and the programs they provide, simply go to allthingslocalstl.com and search Our Red Circle. Stick around. We'll be right back to wrap things up. I want to thank my guests today, Ashlie Weibley of the Sparkle Cleaning Company and Erica Williams of A Red Circle, for being with us. You can learn all about them both by going to allthingslocalstl.com. There you'll see all the incredible St. Louis-based companies and nonprofit organizations that we feature right here on All Things Local STL TV. We ask that you check out the website today, allthingslocalstl.com, and please follow us on social media to help us share the positive and incredible people, businesses, and organizations that make the St. Louis area so special. Help us share these stories and join the Shop Local and Support Local revolution today. I have to thank the amazing team here at Outreach Studios for their support in bringing this show to you. And you can find Outreach Studios and their beautiful event space, View 17, one of the most spectacular venues in town, at allthingslocalstl.com as well. And finally, let me thank you for tuning in and being with us. And we look forward to having you join us for future episodes where you can learn more about all things local. Until next time, please be kind to one another and keep loving local. Bye, everyone.